I feel like when you are obsessed with something, it's very intrusive. It's an everyday dream. You have to be obsessed with it. I probably was in grammar school when I first looked at a chess game or looked at the chessboard, but I didn't start playing until after I got to the NBA. When I was playing, I told you I read about dementia and Alzheimer's and how it could prevent it. So it went from me solely learning about those two things, to me actually playing the game and getting obsessed with it and daydreaming about the game, to me buying 3 or 4 boards and a board that I travel with. Yeah, I'm obsessed with this beautiful game. I mean, chess is life, but at the same time, it's a game, so you can stop playing. In life, I feel like you can't stop playing in life, where it can be very detrimental if you just give up in life. You can kind of give up in the game, and it's kind of different. But what I did learn was patience, being patient, and always giving your opponent the respect that they need, the proper respect. It could be losing 3 or 4 games in a row or winning 4 games in a row on chess.com. It really can go either way. I love just getting lost in the game. I never played or had a hobby that I really could get lost in. I feel like this became like my second safe haven. I would say competing. Just even though chess is 1-on-1 and basketball is 5-on-5, you still have to compete and come and compete on your highest level. Like in games, in basketball, you can have 1-on-1 type games, 2-on-2, 3-on-3, but in chess, we know it's 1-on-1, but it's very similar when you're playing in 1-on-1 in basketball. You could try to set up a gambit move with a crossover. You could make a person think that he's winning by going up 5 or 6 points, but the whole time you're just boosting his confidence so that you can kill him at the end. For one, the freestyle chess, learning how to be poised in chaotic atmosphere. When I look at freestyle chess online, it's a lot going on, and the players can get distracted. We've been having spectators or crowds ever since we were younger, high school, college. So the atmosphere, the environment, I think they can learn how to stay a little bit more poised from watching basketball players, since we played around huge crowds our entire life. Everybody that played, they're nerds. That's not the case. A lot of times, it's just that the passion sometimes can come off, and it can be perceived that way because someone is studious or whatever. But everybody that play chess are not nerds. People thinking that everybody that hoop or play basketball, they think that they're dumb, or they think they're just jocks. That's not the case. You just run into the wrong people at that time. I feel like when you are obsessed with something, it's very intrusive. It's an everyday dream. If you're having a conversation, mid-conversation with someone, you're thinking about a crossover, or you're thinking about a move. And when I was younger, I didn't know there was a difference between being obsessed and loving something. And when you love something, you just have an intense feeling. The older I got, it went from me being obsessed with basketball to loving it, because I understood the business side, and going through adversity kind of takes you down a notch of like what you're really there for. And you have to find things to re-spark or rekindle that relationship with the game. And it was my kids. After a while, I started playing solely for my kids. So I tell kids, if you are going to start off, don't start off just loving it. You have to be obsessed with it, because if you just love it, and once you have adversity, you're just gonna fall off to I don't care. Like after you have the adversity, at least when you're obsessed with it, if you do fall off in that next tier, is you still love it. I would say they're different, but they're kind of similar, because I dream about chess moves. And I never really did that with any other hobby. Like I played tennis, I played baseball. I didn't daydream about any of that, or didn't have any dreams about any of that. But with chess, if I played too many games in a day, at night for sure, it's like the Queen's Gambit when she's playing on the ceiling. It's like I'm having moves in my head now I have to complete once I close my eyes. It's something weird, but something that I think everybody goes through when they play chess. I sell that it is a difference. It's always a difference from being good and great. Being good, I tell my kids and my son, being good is just being average. I'm gonna love you with you being average or not. However work you wanna put in or whatever it is, I'm cool with that. If you wanna be great, you're gonna have to make a great sacrifice. And that's having a gambit that's gonna put you in position to be able to thrive, or putting yourself, or knowing how much work you have to put into your craft. That's the difference between like loving it and someone like being obsessed with it. It's the work and a little bit of God's gift, but you can have like God's gift, you not put in the work and make you average. So you gotta have a little bit of both. Like you gotta be able to work your ass off, and you gotta be able to have God's gift like he has. Like Magnus, he could look at a board and tell you what year and what date that match was. And I feel like that comes with being obsessed, and once again, having just that it factor. Until we start playing, guys, I'm the best right now. Until they sign up with Freestyle Chess and Chestival, yeah, we'll see then. I like Houdini, so I will say the Dini. The Dini, yeah, the D-I-N-I, the Dini. You don't know what to expect, huh?